Yeah, good day, everybody. My name is Ido Harun Adelani. I am addressing you from Nigeria. I am very sorry to have come on the air late. I was busy somewhere and I just rushed down now. I hope you are enjoying your weekends. Once again, I am a trusted seller. If you want to buy more Kringles, I will gladly assist you. And if you are an orphan and you don't know much about a TBC after it has been introduced to you by your leader, and the leader is no more taking care of you or is no more looking after you, is not looking after your progress in the TBC, come and partner with me, and I will gladly assist you and put you back on track. Today, continue on the. I will continue from where I stopped yesterday. I was saying about. I was discussing the blog that is that's okay. I was discussing the information that is posted on the blog by the admin, and I also told you yesterday that TBC is like oil palm, and the admin has also told you that TBC is like young apple tree that will grow and develop to matured apple tree. At this stage, TBC is young. It's like apple tree that will not yield many fruits, but at but as it will be yielding many fruits. TBC is like a perennial crops. Apple tree is a perennial crop, and oil palm is a perennial crop. And both will take time to grow and start yielding fruit, start bearing fruit. And immediately they start bearing fruit, then you will start harvesting it, and then it will bring in cash flow. But before then, you have to work a little bit. You cannot sit down and be washing at the initial stage. If you sit down and you are washing at the initial stage when you just planted your apple tree or oil palm, then it will get destroyed, and it will die when it is not being monitored, because there are pests around that will just eat it up, or and it will be overgrown by weed, and it will not survive. But when you monitor it, and you see to its growth and development, then it will start yielding fruit after some time. And the admin is addressing the naysayers that you may not be TBC builder, but don't be an obstacle to those who are building TBC. I will quote from the words of admin. He said, instead of calling you a non-builder, I would rather call you a future big spender of TBC. You see, that name, that complimentary name, is good for those who do not build TBC, but they are not condemning TBC, they are not attacking TBC, they are not saying negative things about TBC. They are only waiting for the future, by then TBC will have been yielding more profits for them. But those who know how to promote TBC now, those who know how to build TBC now, they are making a lot of things from TBC, from building TBC. They are having cash flow. And if you don't have cash flow by now, just exercise a little patience. It will come. But you cannot just sit down and be expecting money to come into your pocket. If you open a shop wherein you are selling some product and you close that shop, do you think you will get customers? Do you think customers will patronize you? But if you open your shop and you start advertising that you have so product in your shop, people will come and buy. This is the case of TBC. Some people have bought their TBC as early as 2016, but they do not promote TBC, and their own coin is sitting down right in their pocket. As TBC is growing, as more community are joining it, as more people are joining, it also affects their own TBC positively, because it is gaining value day in, day out, as more people are joining, despite the fact that they are not promoting TBC. If you promote TBC or you do not promote TBC, well, you are one way or the other connected with TBC community. Only you are not promoting TBC. But when you are among us, if you are one of us, don't be a naysayer. Don't be attacking TBC. Don't be saying negative things about TBC. I promised you yesterday that there are stages and that there are some paths we are to tread before TBC can gain maturity. Admitted, we are like that young apple tree. TBC community, TBC members, we have also put it this way. TBC community is like a young oil palm. Today we have palm oil, we get palm kernel oil, we get timber, we get broom. We use the leaves of the oil palm to and so on and so forth. Even soap making industry that are using the product. We also have wax from oil palm. We have wax, which some company are using in producing candle. We have so many derivatives from TBC. Now, admin is saying that we are like a young apple tree that the world out there hasn't figured out what TBC is yet. The world has not figured out what TBC is yet. And I congratulate those of us that have adopted TBC. I congratulate those of us that took the risk and buy TBC inside our wallet. Most it before the issue of free Kringle ensued. Congratulations. We joined TBC then without having bonus, but we were having one opportunity. The price of TBC then was very small. It was so infinitesimal that some people are mass acquired thousands of TBC inside their wallet. And it is hard, even for a rich man, to acquire 1 TBC now, unless he or she is rewarded by the admin. And admin has told us there are so many ways in which we can get TBC from admin now. As we keep on saying that, buy as little as a TBC that is worth $100, and admin will reward you with a whole TBC. And there are some benefits. If your send button is open, is turned on, then every Monday you get free TBC. You get free kringles, rather 1 million kringles. You get it inside your as cookie. You get cookies, and it will be redeemed this very month. So there are so many ways, and if you get more referrals, if you get valid referrals up to 100, then admin is going to give you 10 TBC in return. You see, and this is where TBC admin is spreading the coins around, so that we'll meet up with the target of creating 1 million billionaire and 1 billion millionaire. Because it is not good enough, and admin cannot meet his target if few people are holding on to many TBCs. It has to be spread around, and the system the admin is using is the best. This is a retroactive way of distributing TBC. And there are some people who bought TBC then when the point higher. But most of them are not functional. They are inactive now. I address somebody who has bought his own TBC as far back as late 2016 and early 2017. But he was saying that he has lost hope, he cannot pay so and so, and he was saying that perhaps he will forget it. And I told him that if you forget it, a day will come that, and for not yet make their decision, those onlookers that are yet to make their decision on TBC, it is better you make it in earnest. Because if you are just sitting down and you are looking and you lag behind, a day will come, which your children will ask you, Daddy or Mommy, where were you when people were joining TBC? So it is very, very important for us to promote TBC. Now, we the builders of TBC, because if you promote TBC, you are a builder of TBC. And admin said the word build implies that development takes time and effort. Development of TBC community takes time and effort. It takes time and effort. And this will lead me to the process of adoption of any innovation. You know, TBC is an innovation, it's a new thing. Though there are cryptocurrencies and there are cryptocurrencies. There were cryptocurrencies before, but TBC come in a unique way. TBC refused to be on CoinCap, because when you are on capital market, you will be monopolized by the elite. And TBC said that the growth of TBC is within the community. It's peer to peer. The community human being will determine the value of TBC, the growth of the value, the increase in value of TBC. It is you human being that are going to determine that. Now, first of all, when innovation is about to occur, there will be conception of the idea, the conception of that innovation by one person or a group of people. And that reason why when TBC was launched, it was launched with the price 0.001, 1/10 of a cent. That 0.001 represent the admin. But when it was launched, more than 100 people joined. They bought TBC coins. And those adopters, early adopters, because it moved from being a person from a person that creates TBC then to hundreds of people, or more than 100 people. So those that first accepted TBC, those that first accepted the concept of TBC and the idea of TBC, and they accepted that, yeah, TBC is going to be money. It is going to be future money. Let's buy it. Let's partner with admin and grow TBC community together. They are early adopters. And that is how an innovation takes place. Then there is another one. They are majority adopters. They are majority. You will see majority of them, they will adopt it. After that, there will be late majority. Those late majority are the people that are reluctant initially. Perhaps the message of TBC did not get to them earlier. If the message of TBC has gotten to them earlier, then they hesitate a little bit before they join. Those are late majority. When the innovation has now been accepted, you will see some people that they will sit on the fence. These are laggards, those who lag behind. It is those people, and the majority of them will be naysayers, will have been naysayers when just started. When an innovation starts, you will see naysayers. But those naysayers, they are going to adopt that innovation because they will be pressed by the law of nature to adopt they will adopt it. Those are the late and the laggards, those who lag behind, the laggards. So TBC is about spreading opportunity, not about spreading obligations. Now, there will be awareness. The awareness of TBC is going on. When the awareness is going on, if you become a builder and you are taking the awareness to the people, and then you are letting people know the benefits of TBC, then there will be interest. But those who have the opportunity of accepting TBC now, and you later become naysayers, then you are not promoting TBC. It is when you are promoting TBC, you are saying good things about TBC, then people will have interest. And if people have interest, it's to your own advantage because you will sell coins to them and you get the money inside your pocket. The money is not going to the pocket of admin. Admin is enriching us. We are not enriching admin. Admin will have lined his pocket with thousands of dollars, with millions of dollars, but admin is not doing that. Admin is not getting money from us. It is admin that is creating the opportunity for us to get cash flow. Then after the interest, there will be evaluation. There will be evaluation. And that is when they will take decision. Then after evaluation or decision making, then there will be trial. Some people will try it. Okay, let's see if it will work. And TBC does work. TBC does work. This TBC is working. Some people have been buying land, have been buying vehicles, have been buying so many things with TBC. Then the next stage is implementation. The next stage is implementation or trial, as I've said earlier. And after the trial, there will be adoption. If they find it okay, as we are finding TBC okay, then it will be adopted by people. And that is also called confirmation. So for TBC to get to its maturity, it has a process. The process is natural. You cannot just as some people are wishing that they should TBC you should have done this, admin should have done that, so that money will be flowing into our pocket. No, it is our collective responsibility to promote TBC. And if you do promote TBC, then we all are going to gain it. But like apple tree, like oil palm, it has a process. You cannot plant oil palm today. You cannot have oil palm plantation today or apple plantation today and start reaping and start harvesting. No, it will take time. The time it will take, it is natural. If you want to enjoy something, quickly, then it means that thing you want to enjoy quickly will not last long. But if you work on something and then you devote time on something and then it takes a little time before it starts yielding fruit, or before you start enjoying the benefit, that thing is going to stay longer. The annual crops, when you plant annual crops like maize, like vegetables, now within a year, then everything is gone. You will have taken the proceed from the farm, but you will not eat maize again. You will not enjoy the vegetable again unless you plant another one. But if you don't plant another one, forget about it. But in perennial crops, when you plant it once and you start taking care of it, you start nursing it, a time will come that it will start yielding fruits. And when it starts yielding fruit, it will be bringing forth its fruit every season without cultivating another one, unless you wish to have more plantation of the perennial of the cash crops. But the one you are having, you can be taking care of it, or you can be reaping the benefit every season. Young apple tree, the economic year for an apple tree is average of 30 to 35 years. Oil palm is for 50 years, and can live up to 200 years. So it will follow the natural process. TBC will follow the natural process. And the natural process is, number one, it will be conception of idea, which is from the admin. Number two is the awareness. And before the awareness, there will be legitimacy. And legitimize TBC. It is with the people. It is not the elite. It is not the cabals. It is we people that will legitimize TBC. Because if we adopt it, then the process, that is legitimacy. If you accept it as means of exchange, medium of exchange, that is it. That is legitimacy. Then and after that, you start to create awareness. Those who accept it as means of transaction, as medium of transaction, you and me, we are the builders of TBC, and we are to create awareness. And those who are creating awareness, those who are telling other people, they are also called diffusion agents, because we are going to diffuse the news about TBC to people, and people will accept it. So after the diffusion start, then it goes on to adoption. So it is natural. It will take its natural process. It will take a natural process. So this is what I have for you today. And I bid you a happy weekend, and we are looking forward to resume back to our work again on Monday. Till next time we meet, I say goodbye for now. Bye bye.